However, they don't want you over the top of their property.
Yeah, they can't control that, mate.
Well, it's actually a no-fly zone here, an ecclesiastical act. Yeah.
You know what act? I didn't hear that.
The Ecclesiastical Courts Act.
Right.
Look it up. I used to be a police officer.
Oh, you're the Met guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So
She said ex-Met.
I'm educating you, yeah.
As an ex-police officer, you should know there's not a no-fly zone here.
Well, there is, but I'm not getting into it.
Can you explain how or who's
No. So you can go over there, fly it up there as much as you like.
That's a typical police officer thing to say. Oh, I can't prove it. England's second oldest cathedral. Wow. Mate, what's the situation with drones, baby aircraft?
Oh, that's a new one.
Outside, round, over the top of this place.
Hold on.
Yeah? Yeah. You want me to come with you? Yeah? Can you keep an eye on that bike for me? To make sure no one nicks it. Yeah. Thank you. Where are we going, to the boss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure what the answer is. That's a new one.
All right.
Now, 8 years, that's the first time.
Ooh.
This gentleman would
Hello.
like to fly a drone.
Yeah, I've got a baby aircraft, so I'm going to...
Yeah, unfortunately you have to apply to our office to get permission to do that. We are a no-fly zone.
A no-fly zone?
Yeah, we're a church, so we've got sort of congregation and children, etc. So
Children? What, today or...?
yeah, we've got schools coming in.
Right. What time are they coming in?
Nature of the beast. I honestly don't know at this moment.
All
But
right.
I do know that we're prepping for them.
All right.
I would
All
need
right.
to direct you to our Garth House office.
Was that here?
Yeah, just round
It's
the
just a
corner.
street over.
And who's there? What will that do for me?
Let me give you a
That's a
phone.
good
Might-
fly.
Sorry, yeah.
The professionals.
I don't know about that. No, we had somebody recently and we had to have him arrested. So
Arrested?
yeah,
What, really?
Yeah.
For a drone?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Why?
because you're invading our space. We are a no-fly zone. There are certain areas, as I'm sure you know, you've got a licence, so you know that there are no-fly zones for certain places.
I didn't think there'd be one here.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Let me see.
So you're going to guide me to an office and I'm going to go there.
No, I'm going to give you a phone number, which might be your best option. Have you got? Shall I write it down for you?
Yeah, go on. Thanks. I mean, is it worth going over to that office and letting them know what I'm going to do? Or
I don't think you let them know. I think they let
Right.
you know if you can.
right.
I think that's the way it works.
Ah.
So
I mean, hypothetically speaking, if I was to do it,
you'd be arrested.
you'd call the police on it, would you? Right.
It's my duty too. That's why I'm the duty verger.
You're what? Sorry.
The duty verger. So yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I mean, if you write that down for me and you tell me where it is as well, I may just pop over there in face to face and
Yeah. It's whether or not the person you need is available.
see, once they see the drone, they might change their mind. It's only a small thing, you know.
It doesn't matter what size it is.
It's only a baby
Drone's
thing.
The drone's the drone.
Right.
Let's see.
So what were they arrested for? Flying?
Yeah, it's a criminal offence.
Right. Shocking that is.
Surely, you know these things.
Yeah, but round here, around a church.
Yeah.
Arrested for they literally came to your church here and flew here and they're arrested.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, police were called and we dealt with. So they're on the precinct. So
Is that far?
no.
No, okay, cool.
Where are we?
Things are generally better face to face, so I'll take the number. If they're not there, I'll call them.
Yeah.
But I will just pop over there.
So-
You guide me.
I will go with you.
Yeah, come out and show me. Oh, sorry, cheers.
Do you need me?
I mean, you understand I don't want to fly in here, yeah?
No, just no.
Outside,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what you need.
Cheers.
Phone number.
Garth House. And who actually is at Garth House? Is it the managers of here?
It's our office, it's our office staff. So
Oh, this is mine, so let me grab this. Your office staff. And there's somebody there who's an expert on drones, is it? Or what, how does it work?
we've got a safeguarding officer, those ex-police, ex-Met police. police.
Oh dear, that's not
Get
good.
better than that, can you?
Wow. Ex-Met police. That says a lot, doesn't it? Being the Met. The Met have got quite a bad reputation for, not saying him, but
No.
generally,
Well,
they're quite hard, you know?
It's just, you get the odd bad apple and it tarnishes the whole barrel, so.
Yeah. It's not Met here though, is it? It's Kent, I think, here.
Yeah.
Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we don't want the Met called out for this.
No, you can call them that one.
I would actually deal with it differently. Kent, I'm not sure. I've never dealt with Kent. Oh, it's right there, is it?
No.
No, the precinct office. I can see that. So why is it so strict around your church?
It's strict around any church.
Is it? Huh. Surely it's only a... I mean, you know, if I was standing here, let's say, and I took it up here and flew it in from here, so I'm not even in the church grounds then, am I?
You are actually, this is all church grounds, this is all owned by the church.
What the road is?
Yes.
It's a public road though, right? I mean,
You can use the public road.
yeah. So if I was to stand here or, you know what I'm saying, anywhere outside and take the drone over from that position, you're still saying it's a no-no?
It is a no-no.
Wow.
If you have a licence, you should know about the no-fly zones and etc.
Yeah, you've got the airport near here. You've got Rochester Airport quite close. I'm aware,
This is schools around here as well.
I'm aware about the airport zone, but there's no other zone around here that you... there's no other, what do you call it, no-fly zones around here.
No,
You've got the prison, to be fair,
for obvious reasons.
but that's inside the airport zone, that one. So it's doubled up. Oh, we're here? All right, let's bring this over. Do you want me to wait here?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right.
So this is the gentleman.
Hello, mate. I've got the drone out to show you.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't showed the lady. So.
Yeah, okay, well, you can't fly over the cathedral. You can't, it's a criminal offence.
If I do it anyway, what are you going to do?
Well, we'll report you to the police.
It's not criminal, you know that, don't you? It's not criminal to fly it over.
It is over the cathedral, yeah.
Under what, like, what am I doing? It's breaking the law.
Well, it's private property,
Right. You can fly over private property.
not the cathedral,
Why?
because you're breaking the law. Look,
If
if
you
you,
could
do,
ju-
if you do it, we'll...
If you could just clarify so I know what I'm
No,
doing.
if you do it, we'll just call the police, okay?
Right.
No, I've actually told you that.
I've explained that it's a
If it-
criminal offence.
It's just the guy you were talking about. No, right. No, all it is, I spoke to the lady, she explained pretty much what you've said, and I said,
Yeah.
oh, can you clarify? She's brought me here.
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's for the flight, usually, or the bike ride, but it technically is on.
It is,
So I came over, but you haven't really clarified anything.
I
You
don't
just
need
said the same
to.
thing.
I don't need to, it's a criminal offence. And if
Right.
you do, we'll report you to the
Okay,
police.
I am going to do it.
Okay, good luck. We'll report you to the police.
No worries.
Thanks.
I'll come back round to the front and I'll launch it there. Wasn't very helpful, was it? I'll be at the front. Oh dear, took me all that way just to be told exactly word for word what she told me. And he didn't want to talk about it at all, did he? He didn't want to even clarify what law's being broken. No. Be around here, just in case they want to know, yeah? I won't move. I was just thanking your colleague, he was nice earlier. Wedding in the rain. Oh,
this come here. Yeah. Hello, bud. You alright?
yeah, fine, mate. You alright?
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
I work at the Cathedral.
All right.
You're flying drone in a private property. Are you aware of that?
Over.
Over private property?
Yes.
But this is a private property street here. This is owned by the Cathedral
Right.
down here.
Okay.
All right, and they don't allow you to take off from here. If you want to do it over in a public space,
Right there.
yeah. However, they don't want you over the top of their property.
Yeah, they can't control that, mate.
Well, it's actually a no-fly zone here.
Not correct.
Yeah, it is. All right, and
I can show you it's not.
all right, they
wanna-
don't want you over their private property, bud. And what are you taking photos of?
There's an airport zone nearby.
Yeah, yeah,
You see the blue dot?
yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing there.
But this is historic premises, and also when you look online,
Yep.
it's anywhere that's crowded places as well.
Where's the
All
crowd?
right. Yeah. Okay. So,
Where's the crowd here?
well, mate, you're over the top of the thing. I'm not.
So if you look in there right now, that's where that will be in there. Not it won't be that way.
No,
Be over there.
no, you're not quite understanding. They don't want you on your property. You have to ask permission.
Yeah. So
All right.
no worries. I'll launch it out there.
No, you can't launch it there because this is owned by the Cathedral as well. All right.
Well, I believe it's publicly accessible here.
No.
So I think
Listen.
it's reasonable to come outside of the driveway.
We know why you're here, to take photos of the people that hit across the road here. All right. Go to the other side of that line over there. You can take it off.
Did
from
you say
over
I'm here to take photos of them?
Yeah, because you were here last time doing it as well.
I've never been to Rochester in my life, mate.
Oh, okay. Over that side of that line over there.
Just curious, is that a normal thing then? I thought it was a wedding.
No, they don't get married here, mate.
So
They've been married in the.
So what are they doing then? I ain't got a clue, mate.
They've been married down in the
Right.
register office.
I've never been to Rochester before.
Right.
I travel all over, but I've never been here before.
Right, I'll educate you.
I promise. Go on, tell me.
They get married in the registry office down there,
Yep.
and then they come down here to have the photographs.
Right.
So and make it.
I'm here to
look,
video that. I don't care about that, mate.
Right.
Genuinely.
They make it look like they've what's it called? You can video this from this road here is private property. That's private property to the other side. You see that that boundary line over there where that lamppost is? That's public.
I'm not sure I buy that, mate. There's cars coming up and down that road, look.
Come
all
here.
day long.
Come here,
My bike's there. I don't want to leave my bike.
Oh, I'll bring your bike with you, and I'll just show you something up there.
All right, hold on.
All right. So we can I can educate you.
Well, I can educate you on the
You
being
can educate me, and I can educate you.
on the being not a no-fly zone here. Where that lady in the blue coat is, I'm going to launch it around there.
You see up there, sir? See up there?
Yep.
This is private property owned by the Cathedral with public access, but it's private property. All right. Over the other side of where that line is, this is a graveyard.
But it has access.
Yeah, but it's all controlled and.
Well, you see this car coming in freely. So
Yeah. No.
It's kind of open, isn't it?
It's getting caught on the ANPR. They don't want
Right.
you flying it from their property.
Right.
All right. If you want to fly it,
Well, they don't want it going over.
well, they don't want it going over, but I'm not going to even get into that one. But if it comes down onto there and damages the building, you're liable. All right. So have that in back of your mind. The other side of that boundary.
I'm going to stand right there, where the road comes in.
Yeah, that's fine. That's private. They're public. All right.
But I would say that down where they're taking the photos is also public,
This is all public accessible. This is private property.
publicly accessible.
Yeah.
That'll do me.
No, it won't do you. All right. It won't do you, bud. All right.
So what happens if they were saying the police are going to be called?
Yeah, they will. Because there's actually a offence for disturbing a church premises, an ecclesiastical act. Yeah.
In the what act? I didn't hear that.
The Ecclesiastical Courts Act.
Right.
Look it up. I used to be a police officer.
Oh, you're the Met
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
Ah, right,
All right.
right.
So
She said ex-Met.
I'm educating you, yeah. All right. Disturbance of a place of worship, you can get yourself nicked.
But I'm not going in.
No, but you are disturbing them. All right. I
disagree with that.
Well, you can disagree as much as you like.
Do you want to call your colleagues? or
Oh
not?
no, I've got far better things to be doing. All right.
Has you not better got back to doing that rather than?
I've got far better work
Because
to be doing.
as an ex-police officer, you should know there's not a no-fly zone here.
Well, there is, but I'm not
Can
getting
you
into
can
it.
you explain how
I'm
or
not,
who's
no,
by?
no. So you can go over there, fly it up there as much as you like.
That's a
Not-
typical police officer thing to say. Oh, I can't prove it.
Mate,
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
not interested. I'm not a police officer
But you
now.
came out to stop me doing it,
Yeah, I'm
And you're-
just having a conversation.
and you're saying there's a no-fly zone.
Right.
I don't believe there is.
Sign up there, private property.
Watch your butt, mate. You're obstructing the traffic there, which is an offence.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Anyway, if you want to fly it up there, mate, and wish you luck. But don't fly it and take it off from here.
But what I might do, well, we're quite close here to the building, so I may launch it there. But if I need to walk around to keep my drone in my eyesight, I might walk around to here while it's flying. So if I am seen there, it doesn't mean I've launched it.
Mate,
Just so you know.
mate, do what you got to do. All right.
Don't call the police though, mate. It's a waste of time, isn't it? Come on.
Well, mate, if I'm having a decent conversation.
Who's
with
going to call them if they call them? Do you work in there?
I work in the
Right,
cathedral.
right. Yeah, you said, yeah.
Yeah, I work in the cathedral.
So would it be you calling them, or would it be her? Because she's adamant she's calling the police.
She's the verger, mate. So she's
What's that mean in terms of church?
the
boss?
verger is like the church wardens, so they're
Right,
the
okay.
ones that legally look after the building and etc. etc.
She took me round to an office, and he said
No.
police will be called straight away.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
can't call the police on a drone going over here.
Mate, they can, and they do. And if you have never been here before, if you've been here before,
I haven't been to Rochester before.
well,
Never.
welcome to Rochester. Enjoy it. But they don't want you flying it from here.
I'm only going to be a few hours flying. I'm not going to
They
be
don't
long.
want you flying it from here.
No, I
You
get,
run the- you
I
run
get
the-
the where from. I get that.
You run the risk, all right?
I get the where from.
Yeah.
If I launched it in there,
You'd,
it wouldn't be a police matter, but it would be a bit naughty.
no, it would be a police matter because you're on private premises doing it, all right?
It wouldn't be a police matter. But I'm not going to do that.
All right, well,
but it wouldn't be a police
I'll take-
matter.
I'll take your word
But
for
the
it.
drone
Yeah,
will go over,
yeah.
around, and do a little video. That's all.
What, just out of curiosity, what's the...
It's an iconic. I mean, look at it, mate. From above, from a drone angle, it would look great.
yeah?
Yeah,
What happens if it comes down on top of the roof? How are you going to get it back then?
you'll be going up.
Will I?
Yeah,
Will I?
you're the ex-officer.
Will I be going
they're
up?
probably gonna ask you, aren't they?
I doubt I'll be going up, buddy.
Right.
I don't be going up. I'll be like, I think probably say a bit of, I told you so.
If it comes down, if it comes down, it could come down anywhere.
Yeah, of course it can. But if it comes down on there, what you got in place if you damage the building?
What have you got in place?
No, the argument is with you, mate. What have you got in place if it comes down and damages the building?
If a helicopter flew over and a bit of debris flew off it, or a Boeing, and it damaged the building, where would you stand in terms of insurance? Presumably, the cathedral's insurance would.
Yeah, no, I'm asking
We'll-
you.
we'll cover
what
it.
insurance you got in place?
Well,
have you got your drone pilot's license?
have I got it?
Yeah.
Where?
Have you got it?
Have you got a driving
No,
license?
I've got driving license. I'm asking you. If you
Is
got
it possible to see it?
I don't.
I just want to check you're legal to drive.
Yeah, well, I'm not driving now, am I?
I'm not flying.
Well, you will be. If
You'll
that's
be
what
driving
will.
later.
They will be, won't you? Yeah.
Do you see my point?
Yeah, no.
I've got no right to ask you for your license.
No.
If you're going to drive without it,
I haven't asked you to see your license, have I?
right,
Have I?
right.
And you can put that in your little video. 'Cause
There,
I know
look.
you video me. I don't care.
I always video everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, number.
Yeah, well, mate, I'm not asking to see it because
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
look.
That's the
Alright.
operator ID, not a license.
I couldn't give two hoots.
Right.
What I'm saying
Well,
is,
you,
they
so
don't-
many questions if you don't give two hoots, mate. Come on.
No. What I'm doing is I'm educating you and pointing it out where private property and where you can't.
So to clarify, you're educating me on this is private property.
Yeah.
That might be right,
No, that is right.
but the rest of it,
That is right.
the rest
you
of
can
it-
go over there and crack on as much as you like.
about it being a no-fly zone and stuff, is wrong.
Well, overcrowded places, mate. Look it up on the
You
internet.
can't fly over a crowd.
Have a look on the internet.
A crowd.
Yeah, and historic buildings.
And what building? Sorry.
And historic buildings, mate. You're gonna, you know. I hope your pictures come out really, really well.
Do you think that is going to
I don't know, mate.
damage if it
don't
hit?
I don't know.
Come on.
Go through a window, potentially.
Highly doubt it, mate.
No, no.
I highly doubt it.
You that
Because-
your flying skills are that great, are they?
The first point of contact is going to be the propellers, which are obviously.
Your
And as soon as it hits that, it's gonna.
your flying skills are that great, are they?
They're pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
pretty good. But actually, it could happen.
Let's
Can't
not,
guarantee it.
let's not hope that you go through a 1400-year-old window, eh?
It's raining. It's a bit windy.
Yeah, a bit windy, raining. So why would you bring it out?
You're
today?
restricting me to an area that I can't really see much.
No. What I'm restricting is, I'm telling you what's private property. All right, if you want to go over in the public,
I think anywhere on that road is game, I would say. But I want to be.
that road over there, where the cars come down,
Yes.
that's owned by the local authority. You can crack on as much as you like over there.
I'll go there. If I need to walk,
This is all private.
if I
now.
do need to walk down here while I'm, if I've got to do it, I'll do it. But I may not.
You may not.
I don't know. It depends. if the drone goes up and I need to go round the steeple and I can't quite see the drone, I'm going to have to move a little bit. So if I am seen there briefly, doesn't mean I've been naughty and taken off.
Yeah. Well, mate, don't launch it from over there.
Moving forward, what happens? Do I expect the police to turn up or not?
That'll be for you. That's
Oh, come on, you need to know.
That's a chance that you're going to have to take, aren't
I need to be pre-warned.
It's Russian roulette, isn't it? Yeah. Will they? Won't they? I don't know.
Have they been called? Will they be called?
If they've been called, I told you, wouldn't I?
Probably not.
Why wouldn't I?
Because you're ex-Met.
We're having a nice conversation.
You're going to
aren't we?
say, let him crack on, the police will have him.
We're having a
That would
nice
make you smile, that would, watching your boys turn up and nick me, wouldn't it?
Not really.
It would.
No, because it's just crap I don't have to deal with. It's
Right.
boring. Yeah.
But you wouldn't have to deal with it, they would.
I'm just educating you where you are, and the conversation now is getting a bit silly and a bit boring.
It was silly from the beginning, not with you, with the whole place.
And really, mate, I've got better things to be doing than standing in the rain talking to you about your flying prowess. Really, I'm just saying to you, you can't fly it from over there because that's private property.
Well, with that said,
So you
I think you
crack
should
on.
go back to work.
You crack on.
And I'll crack on.
And then if the police get called, well, that's up to the people that call them, isn't
Yeah.
it, really?
But maybe just let your colleague know, if you haven't already, the drone will go over the building. So if they hear it or
Will.
see it, well,
It will. It will.
I'm saying it will breach the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The drone, not me. The drone will go in there, not me.
Well,
Of course it will, come on.
that's where you're going to have to take the chance then, aren't you?
I'm just saying, I'm not going to,
I'm just saying as well, because it's now getting.
you know, you're obstructing the traffic again, my friend.
It's now getting a bit silly and a bit.
No, I just wanted to make it clear.
You're being a bit daft and a bit silly.
I wanted to make
alright?
it clear that I'll go.
No, I want to make it clear to you. Yeah, you're being a bit.
You're not here to make it clear to me.
You're being a bit silly and a bit daft, and it's raining, and I've got better things to be doing.
So I go back to work.
So go over there, do what you got to do, and then if they decide to call the old build on you, that's entirely up to them.
All right.
All right, and it's a risk that you're going to have to take.
I like to be forward, open with what I'm doing.
And I like
I'm not being silly.
I like to be forward and open as well. And
All right.
Yeah, over there, and then you run the risk.
So how come you were down there in the pub?
No, I was in the church next door.
Oh, is that part of the?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I just saw the Jaggers. Looks like a nice pub, that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's well worth going and drinking here.
Is
But
it?
guess what?
What's
That's
that?
owned by the Cathedral as well.
So I can launch the drone in the pub then, right? I'll be a few hours, mate. Cheers. Oh. Well, thank you, Mr. Ex-policeman. You made it quite entertaining. I hope the rain didn't spoil the camera. It's horrible weather right now. Might have to hold off for a minute. So a little check on drone assist one more time. No flight restrictions here, no fly zone over the church, just the airport zone, which is fairly close to be fair, but nothing here at all. We've just flown over the castle a moment ago, which is literally there. May well combine the footage from that with this, because the interaction over there was really boring, literally non-existent. People like the interaction, so let's get the drone up. Let's get it over the cathedral. Second oldest cathedral in the country, apparently. That's pretty impressive stuff, isn't it?
have so many kids.
The navigation order.
Yeah, go on.
Article 241.
Yeah.
Making it an offence, a criminal offence, to recklessly or negligently cause or permit an aircraft, stroke drone.
If the law may permit something, but sometimes that permission can be withheld. That's how law works. Law is not a blanket permission to do what you like.
You're restricting the legal activity.
Well, but
Which
the restriction of legal
not good.
activity is actually a legal thing to do.
I'll do exactly what you're doing. I'll just take a photo like that.
The question, why are you ex-police?
Do you have your drone? Do you have a drone licence? Have any paperwork with it at all?
Can I just chat with you? Is that right? Just for a minute.
No, just make sure you announce to whoever you're in there that you are filming. Want their faces blurred. Just please respect that. That's all it is of anyone that wasn't filmed in public.
But then she went,
Don't film in private places and yeah.
can I use your toilet before I go, please?